What was I even doing? I feel like I shit out my brain a bit after that trip to the restroom. Is there anything else I can do with Drake Redcrest? Hello, Space Hunter Robo! There is no need for Drake Redcrest to patrol. Peace has prevailed this day. But you never know when the enemy will strike like a cobra. So, Space Hunter Code Part 6, acquire the ultimate technique. Once I master the Great Twin Blizzard, I will be invincible. Evil will freeze and shatter while I slap it about the face with the frozen hand of justice. But now I must train. Leave me be. Whatever you say, nutjob. Okay, we got more chicken with the AWOL eggs. And also more space shooting. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do the space scrambler with the eggs. How about a little game of chicken? You got it, buddy. Whoever stops closest to the edge wins. Press B to slam on the brakes. Now, I want to say it was like, I gotta stop right before I hit the thing. Right there. Look at that! Smooth as silk! Not terrible, but pretty close. Let's see how you did. D? Fuck you mean D? What? No goddamn way that was a D rank. I couldn't go any further. Hold on, just driving around the husband. Oh, I love the clown music. At least he pays me for eating shit. He pays my hospital bills. Okay. Lock in. We're gonna get it this time. Wow! I don't even know what that fucking sound was. Anyway, he's not gonna let me keep going because he's a dick. Why do these eggs have some of the hardest mini games in the entire game? Oh, that's not trash.
Oh, I haven't given him the love letter yet. Sorry to bother you, Chibi-Robo.
Please don't kill yourself again. Oh. She did it again.
Oh, feels good.
What the hell is wrong with Sophie? Chibi-Robo! Did you find another letter? Would you like me to read it for you? Sure, go crazy. Ahem. Dearly beloved, I hear your valiant footsteps from afar. I see you shouldering the burden of justice in stoic silence. I watch your fearless figure fighting evil from afar. I feel you near me at all times. Can our love ever be free? Will our hearts ever grow wings? I can never change who you are. I can never ask you to abandon your brave galactic duties. I can only watch and love from afar, quietly. It's someone in the house. Oh! I wonder if it's... No! Our love can never be free! Oh! Let's just pretend I never read this letter. I think a flower would make a nice reply. Bro has negative Riz. Don't know what he's on about. I think Riz is one of my favorite modern slang words. It just rolls off the tongue really well. Like, yeah. Charisma would be shortened to Riz. What if we shortened the other D&D stats to just one syllable? Because you got charisma, and that gets turned into Riz. Then dexterity is obviously dex. Like, yo, I got mad dex, bro. Constitution, con. Wisdom, whiz. What else is there? Sick poppin', dude. Strength and... Actually, I think that's it. Just strength. But then how would you shorten strength? Angth? That sounds terrible. That sounds so stupid. Yo, bro, you got mad angst, bro. Your muscles are straight up bulging. I think you should see a hospital with the amount of veins I'm seeing coming out of your muscles, dude. I think that angst's kind of crazy. Shit, I didn't want to hear the rules. Fuck, dude. Okay. How the hell am I supposed to do this in one try? I mean, if you can think of a better shortening for strength. Hit me up, I guess.
I'm doing this so perfectly. And you're telling me I have to break all of the targets? With what time? I don't know if you need to break all of them. Oh. I thought I had to break all of them. What's the point of a break the targets if you aren't trying to break every target? Try to go for the green orbs that are more of a group spread out. The red balls are the priority. They're worth 100 points to take 3 shots. Yeah, the red ones aren't that bad. How did these orbs even show up in the first place? I can't just not shoot all of them, though. It's so fucking tantalizing. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the rest. I'm gonna ignore the rest. See? You missed the last big one. Fuck! This is so much harder than it should be. I need 1250. Okay. People have literally had to pause and follow speedrunning videos. Wow. I need one more yellow and then the big red. Fuck! Fucking bullshit. Let's go talk to Cap. Captain Douchebag. Actually, no, let's talk to Sophie. I'd much prefer to talk to Sophie.
That's weird. I know I just had it. How do I say this? Chibi-Robo? It's so crowded around here now. Could you find me in the kitchen later?
Anything for you, Psycho Babe?
Oh, really? Thanks. I guess I'll see you later then. This, isn't a date or anything.
Oh. Well, then in that case, I'm not seeing you. Chibi-Robo want puss puss. Has anyone else seen that TikTok? Where it was like, can Spider have puss puss? And then the reply is, no! And then the OP replies again, it's like, can Spider have puss puss? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Do I sound like an absolute psycho?
Space Hunter Drake Redcrest? Oh boy, could you, autograph my, oh man, I'm so nervous.
Sure, I'll autograph your cock. It's Does Spider have puss puss? It's an old Yahoo Answers post that got dubbed. Oh. Well, now I look like a mad person anyway.
7 of my guys have gone AWOL. Only reason I push him so hard is because I don't want him to crack in the middle of a battle. But I guess I was too hard on my boys. I drove them away. It's all my fault. I'm not fit for duty.
Oh, okay, I can't do anything to Cap. Are there any other soldiers that aren't AWOL? I haven't found all of the pirates, I don't think. I don't know where they're hiding. No, no, no. Oh, that aren't. Oh, I see what you're saying. The ones that aren't need the dog tags. Oh, might be. I can read, I promise. I'm just not very good at it. Man, I really do want to read more books. I don't know why I don't. I don't, like, have any beef with books. I just forget to. Reading is good. I like reading. I just don't like reading when I'm told to, and that's why I hated doing book reports in high school. Brain rot? I mean, I guess. Private Fargo, reporting for duty. Hey, that's... Here you go. Dog tags. No, it can't be. Those are Memphis's dog tags. You infiltrated the great hairy monster's lair.
Pipe down! What's going on here?
Private Chibi-Robo infiltrated the Beast's lair and brought back Memphis's dog tags.
What a bunch of hogwash!
Nice landing, douchebag.
Let me see him.
Oh, I'm so tempted. Not that, genius, the dog tags! Memphis! I'm so sorry. I couldn't save you. I let you down. Forgive me, Memphis. Axolotl left you for Hot Wheels, by the way? Wow. We will never defeat the great hairy beasts alone. We gotta pull together, men. You're free rangers! You're hard-boiled! One for all! All for one! Sick My Hero reference, dude! Sick reference to the coolest character in My Hero Academia! All Might is so hot with his big rippling muscles, and he's also hot when he's deflated like a balloon, dog! God, I want to fucking smooch his pecs, bro! We owe a lot to Memphis. Because of him, the Free Rangers will come back stronger than ever. Hold up for a second. What if Memphis is still alive? We gotta get cracking and resume our training. I've never actually seen the Hot Wheels movies. So you survived an operation into Tao's lair? For a scrawny house-cleaning robot, you got a lot of guts. Bolts, too. You showed a lot of courage out there. That's why I'm asking you to do me a favor. Help instruct our anti-Tao training. If you want our side, we'll have some serious manpower. Robo power. Here, put on this. Yo, new drip. Tao suit? Well, slap me with a battleship. What the fuck am I wearing? You're even more hideous than the real Tao. The other boys will crack when they see you. Then we're heading to the backyard. Why is this an outfit? Listen carefully, everyone. We're going to start our Tao training. Yes, sir. This training will help us withstand Tao's fearsome bark. Private Chibi-Robo, in this exercise, you'll play the role of Tao. Press Z to bark and scare all of the soldiers. When your battery is below 31, you won't be able to bark, and you will fail. Do you understand? Do not waste your barks. Use them only when several soldiers are together. Do you need to hear that again? Bow wow. Then let's begin. This is so much easier than the Space Scrambler. All army soldiers KO'd. Tao training cleared. Wait, I can talk to Tao with this? Thanks to you, my men are ready for the worst. They're prepared to face the great furry evil. Hey now, furries are actually pretty chill. I'm friends with a handful of furries. They're actually really chill people. Alright, that's the time for training is over. We gotta come up with a plan to save Memphis. Once we've drawn up our battle plan, we'll be ready to take on the great hairy threat. We'll need you when the time comes. It's time we take the fight to the enemy. Help us take down the tyrannical Tao. This might be the most fuck-ass costume in the entire game. Why does it just have a dangling Tao body behind it? This implies that I have, like, it's a Tao with... Because my body is also Tao colored. So it implies that this is a Tao with 2 bodies, 1 head. Like a reverse... Hydra, I guess. Are the stars half as beautiful? Does this make the stars half as beautiful tonight? Okay, what can I work on? La-di-da. I could go visit, Dinah. Oh wait, she needs more blocks, I think. Oh, I need to go find the blocks. Where are the blocks? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if there's an item I can pick up, it's supposed to show with these goggles, right? About how stupid this costume looked. It's 100% ridiculous. Actually, no, it's 1,000% ridiculous. Egg spotted. Oh shit. It's been a while since that happened. Family Guy death pose. I've never actually watched Family Guy. When I was growing up, my parents were very strict about age ratings, and they would they'd be as harsh as possible with trying to prevent me from seeing stuff that I shouldn't be watching. I don't know if that even made sense. Point is, I never got to watch Family Guy growing up. And now that I'm an adult, I don't want to watch Family Guy. So it's like... It's weird. I feel like a lot of adult shows have a case where... their target demographic is adults, but they only really appeal to kids who are underage and are watching it for, like, the, oh, I shouldn't be watching this, my parents are gonna kill me, but it's so funny, all this adult humor, you know, kids who want to be more mature than they actually are. Kids who want to feel grown up. But then you're an adult and you watch it and it's just, like, lowbrow humor. Not that there's anything wrong with lowbrow humor. That's like 90% of my comedy. I'm not great. I'm not funny. I don't know why people watch me. But I guess I don't see the appeal of shows like Family Guy and American Dad. Who knows though? Maybe I'm missing out on Peak. I highly doubt it. I think one of the few things that I find actually funny from adult shows is how, South Park, they had, a black character, and for the majority of the show's run, his name was Token, Token, like, haha, he's the one black dude, so he's the token black. And then, out of nowhere, they have an episode where he's like, wait, are you guys calling me Token? My name's Tolkien. Like, Tolkien. My name's Tolkien. Why the fuck are you calling me Token? That's racist as fuck. And then on every single streaming service and everywhere relating to South Park, they went back and changed every instance of Token's name to Tolkien and collectively gaslit people into thinking that it was always Tolkien and they just thought it was Token. And I think that's actually really funny because they go through the effort all for, like, just laughing at the audience, making the audience the joke, in a way. Anyway.
Oh dear, I've dropped it again. Does love make one clumsy? Oh, are you trying to peek at my diary? That's so rude. Oh, it's you, Chibi-Robo. Did you hear? Oh, of course you did. Yes, it's true. I lost it again. Please find it before anyone else does. If you find it, could you please return it to me? Thank you. Oh, maybe you already. Did you happen to find a love letter, Chibi-Robo?
Here you go.
That's it, that's it, that's it! Oh, eek, eek! Thank you very much!
How are you holding that?
Thank you very much! Well, I'm so glad. Say, didn't you open it, did you?
I didn't. Telly did.
How rude!
What are you talking about, how rude? I didn't open it.
Oh, happy day! I'm glad you found it. Now I just need to hand it over. I'm going to sneak into the living room later.
Damn, though, that dog toy really does have some crazy DSLs. What are the odds anyone watched the, what's it called? Superb Owl? Anyone watched the Superb Owl last night? That sure was crazy. I love the part where the owl went, ooh, ooh, ooh. No? Okay. I've never been a crazy sports person. I don't know which team goes where, other than, Broncos, because I live in Colorado. But I know Broncos is Colorado. But that's about it. How do sports ball... How do they even get their team names? You know? I mean, I'm sure it's different for every team. And a lot of them just go with whatever their mascot is. Or maybe, actually, I guess it depends on if the mascot or the team comes first. Now that I think about it, most of them probably have the team come first, the mascot later. Good. Yeah, I'm definitely not making that. Actually, I'm gonna need to recharge. I don't want to use that bridge. But, like, the name that comes to mind for, like, a weird sports team is, the 39ers. Because most other football teams, they have, like, an animal. Or something easily recognizable as their name or their mascot, and then you just got 39ers. Like, what? 39 what? What could they possibly mean by that? I don't even know what state is the 39ers. Is it Kansas? Nebraska? I feel like it's somewhere in that region. I feel like if I was in charge of a sports team, I'd call them the Busters. It'd be short for the Ball Busters. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not into sports. I'm Cincy. I want to be a pirate. What? Captain Blankbeard is recruiting? Thanks for letting me know. Oh, gee. I'm, like, actually feeling a little bit lightheaded from, the sheer amount of bathroom breaks I'm needing to take. It's so weird. Is there a crate over here I can break? No, okay. Yeah, I hope that if anyone did watch the Super Bowl, that they enjoyed it. It might not be my sort of thing, but that doesn't mean shit, because I have weird opinions. And it's entirely possible I'm just not a football person. I kind of enjoyed watching, basketball. That was kind of fun to watch. One time when I was in... Back before the egg cracked, I was in Boy Scouts, and we had a field trip of some kind. I don't know why we even had this field trip, but we all got tickets to see the Nuggets play against some other team. I don't remember the team. But we all watched a basketball game, and then we got to camp, quote-unquote camp, in the stadium after the game. And it was actually... It was cool until we had to go to sleep. Because before we got to go to sleep, they turned the big Jumbotron in the middle of the arena into like a mini movie theater. And so that's actually how I watched Wreck-It Ralph for the first time. It was by watching it on the giant the giant screens in the center of the Nugget Stadium. I think it's called it's the Pepsi something. Pepsi Center? I think that's what they call it. The Colorado basketball stadium. I think it's called the Pepsi Center. Yeah, that's how I watched Wreck-It Ralph. And that was cool. I enjoyed doing that. But after that, it was, we had to sleep. And we had to sleep on the floor of the, like, area where people would be like, walking to get to their seats. Like, before you actually entered the stadium. It was, like, the most uncomfortable carpet that I've ever been. It's like, if you've ever been to a public school, and you know that, like, really coarse and kind of itchy carpet on the floor of schools, and the carpet is, like, super thin. Like, it's pretty much just 90% wood. And then it has, like, carpet stitch onto the exterior. That's what it was like, and we had to sleep on that. And I don't remember if we got sleeping bags. I mean, maybe they told us to bring our own, but I don't remember being told to bring my sleeping bag. And it was very hard to sleep, because it was so fucking uncomfortable. In general, I don't understand how people are able to sleep on the floor. I know that, my wife and some of my friends, actually are weirdos. They're absolute freaks! My wife is a freak! No. But, they find it comfortable to lay down on the floor, and I'm just like, how? Your back, it hurts so much. It hurts so much. Why would you do that? I don't see the appeal. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, it was fun hanging out after the basketball game ended. It was also kind of creepy. It was that, you know, that liminal... I know it's an overused word, but that liminal feeling of being in a place that usually has a bunch of people in it, but there aren't any people in it anymore. It was really weird. Anywho, rank 4. Let's go. It also wasn't fun because we had to wear our scout uniform the whole time. And I don't know if you've ever worn a Boy Scout uniform. They are extremely stiff. They are not comfortable to wear at all. Like, they're really tight around the neck. It's just not comfortable at all. Speaking of Scouts, like, obviously I only know my own experience with Boy Scouts, but are they supposed to be, like, affiliated with churches and religion and stuff? Because the Boy Scout troop I went to, it was, like, it took place, it was hosted in, after hours in a Mormon church. And it was really strange. Just how, like, everything was very, like, affiliated, and, like, subtly, like, having them try to teach us Mormon lessons and ideology and stuff. No hate to Mormons. Like, I'm not trying to be hateful towards Mormons. It's just like, huh. It's kind of weird. Are all Boy Scouts Mormon? Or did I just have a weird troop? I don't know. And what about Girl Scouts? Girl Scouts are, like, their own separate thing, right? They aren't affiliated with... It's not, like, the same organization that makes Boy Scouts. Oh, yeah, they mass-produce the Boy Scouts. You know what I mean, though, right? Depends on the troop, apparently. Okay, so I just had, like, an insanely Mormon Boy Scout troop, I guess. Good for them. Whoa. Chibi? Okay. A lot are affiliated with religion, most commonly Mormon and Christian. Depending on where you live, they can be kind of weird about it. Mine wasn't too weird about it. It was just every now and again we'd have, like, a Boy Scout sesh that was, like, pretty, devout, I guess, for a lack of a better word. And it wasn't, like, terrible. I was just pretty awkward because I'm not a religious person myself. I've already accepted that I'm probably going to hell. Okay, I've accepted that I'm either... If heaven does exist, I won't know until I'm dead. And if the heaven is what it is like how a lot of the Bible-thumping Christians are about it, where it's like, oh, you need to believe in God 100%, and if you believe in anything... What the... I'm sorry. Why is he in the fish tank? Pico, what are you doing in the fish tank? My eyes, the water burns them like coals. Can you aid me, mobile traveler? Here? Give them to me with all haste. Ah, my eyes, they are feeling better. The Great Pico just gave you 13 happy points and 500 more. You got the Great Pico sticker. Now my underwater training can continue. Enlightenment shall be mine. Bro literally has done fuck all the entire game, and now he's drowning himself for the bit. I am purifying my mind of impure thoughts. What the fuck was I... What is wrong with this game? What was I even talking about? Any previous conversation is gone. No, yeah! I'm so baffled. So, anyone drowned themselves lately? I don't know, what the fuck? How do I segue off this? I have been entirely derailed. What the dude, get out of there. I am purifying my mind. Okay, dude. Can't say I've drowned lately. Oh, you know what? On the subject of drowning and Boy Scouts, when I was in Boy Scouts, one of the things that we had to do, and I just thought this was interesting, was we had to practice, like say you were on a flight, or like you were on a boat and it capsized or whatever. They had us practice, Okay, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm starting to wonder if this is actually kind of weird. But the idea was that if your boat capsized, you would have a hard time staying afloat because you'd be wearing your clothes, right? The weight of the water on your jeans and shirt, it would weigh you down. It would make it hard to swim, right? So they had us practice taking our clothes off while in the pool. And they had us wear swim trunks underneath it. But now that I'm older, I'm wondering, like, was that weird? Was that normal? I don't know. I don't think I care. I was wearing swim trunks, so it's not like they could have seen anything. So, like, I don't know. What do I make of that? Hold on, did I break all of the heart boxes in this room already? Hold on, let me open up retro achievements. Chibi-Robo. Destroy. Okay, I have not destroyed every happy box in the kitchen. Where's the remaining happy box then? Oh, there it is. It's in Tao's little doghouse. That feels weird to me. I mean, maybe. It was actually surprisingly difficult. I feel like I wasted more energy trying to take my pants off while swimming than if I had just laid on my back. But also, I'm not a genius. And I never got, like, Predator vibes from any of my, like, from anyone in the Boy Scout troop I was in. I never got those vibes. I feel like it's pretty easy to pick up on that shit, you know? Okay, what about now? I still wasn't paying attention. Okay, I got them all. I got it? Okay. Someone I did get Predator vibes from, though, was, my high school English teacher. And I don't know if he actually was a weirdo, or if he just had very unfortunately uncomfortable vibes. But he would, like, repeatedly flirt with the assistant teacher, even though we knew she was married. But he also seemed weirdly, like, I don't know. He also kept saying that the students had cute sneezes. And only the girls. I don't know, maybe they had cute sneezes. I'm not a sneeze-ologist. Okay, what can I do now? I never got to do the Dyna thing because I got distracted. I can do more of the Hot Rod and Space Scrambler. And I can go visit Miss Sanderson. Miss Sanderson now has, the pajamas ready. It's all coming together. I should go see Miss Sanderson first? Okay. How did anyone Why did anyone have to farm for money in this game? I might have said this last stream, but like, why would you need to farm for money in this game? I have so much cash and nothing to use it on. Like, you literally get more than enough cash just by playing the game. Why would you ever gamble your money on the Great Pico? Oh, I can actually miss this content if I don't see Mrs. Sanderson. Oh shit. I didn't realize this game had missable content.
Oh, Chibo, I finished making your PJs. Try them on for me. I want to see how they look.
I am so motherfucking cozy. Colonel, I'm going blanky mode.
Aw, you are just too cute. When you're tired, make sure to get some sleep. Oh, very nice. You've been cleaning up the house. Thank you, Chibo.
It's news time. Oh! Oh shit! Chibi-Robo, I know you're working hard, but it's time for a break. Oh, so I could just pass time? Great work out there! Your Chibi ranking is still 4. Wow, that is actually really handy. That would have been so much nicer earlier in the game. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
My dearest Drake, you look as sharp and gallant as ever today. I couldn't help but express my feelings for you once again. Please don't think me silly. My heart is pounding like a bass drum. Oh no, I'm not saying that to his face. No way. Oh my gosh, I would just die. My antennae are shaking and my teeth are chattering. Ah, I'm so embarrassed. I gotta go.
It is insane how Sophie is one of the first characters you're introduced to, because she is quite the personality. Girl, you are never getting this cock's cock at this point. Oh, you talking about Drake Red? You talking about Sophie and Drake Redcrest? I was like, what? Why do I want a cock? I don't like cock. I genuinely thought you were talking to me, Paper. Like, I'm good. I don't need Pinar. Oh, there's an achievement for reading all the pages in the Chibi manual. Let me just quickly spam through this. And there. Kind of wild how there's only like one of those teleporting utilibots, you know? I feel like they would be way more handy. But it is what it is. Okay, now let's go see Dinah. Wait, no, I need blocks. That's right. I can't see Dinah without blocks. And that means I need to find them, but I don't know where they are. There could be one outside. I'm gonna double check Jenny's room. I don't think there's any up here. Okay, no, none in the foyer. One time as a kid, I stepped on a Lego, and it actually, like, I want to say it gave me a little scar. It broke skin, and it bled a lot. Not fun. We're not getting those blocks? Oh. Abandoned mission? Oh wait, but there's crayons! I gotta get the crayons! And also see how, sad Gorilla Elvis is. Jenny, clean up after yourself, girl. Hey, sunshine. Bro was going through it. Jenny's going through a rough time, leave her alone. Yeah, that's fair.
You're so cute, Chibi-Robo. But I'm cuter. That's why I'm the princess.
Hold on, let me strip first. She won't talk to me unless I strip.
Oh, Chibi-Robo. Do you have a moment? I want to introduce you to someone. Right, dear?
Yes. Come out. Come on out. Did they have a fucking... Oh my god! They fucked! The toys boinked!
I want to introduce to both of you to both of them. You're the bandage boy, right? Introduce yourself properly.
Introduce. I'm Mini-Mort. Nice to meet you.
Hello. My name is Little Pits. I like dried flowers. Fresh flowers are gross. Chibi-Robo, I'm so glad you could meet them. We're playing Beauty and the Beast.
What? I can't believe that the toys boinked. How did that even work? And they're like just mini duplicates of themselves. They aren't gonna like fall in love, right? fact that I genuinely don't remember scares me. That's what I'm saying, because they're... Okay, like, if you... I don't know, man. It's just the idea of their kids being tiny versions of themselves that are one-to-one in personality and everything makes me scared that they're gonna fall in love. Like, what is happening? Yoink. Plant something in there? Maybe. I don't think I need to, though. Right. Need to get the other two crayons. It wouldn't be the first Nintendo game with incest in it. And it also wouldn't be the last. Far from the last. If Fire Emblem has to say anything about it. No, not the crayon box. Man, Fire Emblem is like such a hear me out game series. Because not only is the gameplay style very it doesn't appeal to like a wide demographic of people. I like it. I like the gameplay style of Fire Emblem, but it's not for everyone. And then the stories in it are such mixed bags. There's some genuinely like tearjerker moments in a lot of Fire Emblem games. But then a lot of them also have moments where it's like fucking Fire Emblem Fates having so many incest options, and then the dragon lollies. I don't know, man. Right now you need to find all the AWOL soldiers and make them into pirates. At least Fire Emblem's not as bad as Homestuck or Danganronpa. True! You want to know the rooms the AWOLs are in? Nah. I might have already found all of them. Oh wait, nope, there's one. I think that might be the last one, though. Because I remember already finding two. And then I found the third one this stream. And that would be the fourth. I'll talk to him, but I want to explore up here first, because I haven't been up here a lot. If you wanted to play a Fire Emblem game, it's hard to recommend a good one to get into. I mean, I guess Three Houses is like the go-to because it's the most popular. And it is good, but it's also very un-Fire Emblem. It's not similar to many other games in the series. It's also very repetitive. I don't know how some people manage to play through every single route in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Especially because half of the game, at each run, the first half of the game is going to be identical to the last. I don't know how anyone could do that. But Three Houses has a great story. It has great characters. Gameplay is, it's one of the better playing Fire Emblems. But if you wanted to see if you could... What the fuck is that camera doing? That made me a little nauseous. If you wanted to see if you'd be into, like, traditional, quote-unquote, for lack of a better term, Fire Emblem games, I think a good starting point is Sacred Stones for the Game Boy. And if you can't handle retro games, first of all, you're a coward. A lot of the best games are retro games with retro aesthetics. So man up or not. I don't know, fuck. Woman up, pussy up, gamer up. Gamer up! You need to gamer up! But if not that, Awakening is also a really good one. But I'm also biased because Awakening is, like... I think it's my second Fire Emblem game. My first... Okay, so I'm actually more biased because Sacred Stones is my first Fire Emblem game. But it's what got me hooked on the traditional Fire Emblem gameplay loop. And Awakening... There's a lot of heart in Awakening, and it also gives you a peek into other games in the franchise because it was meant to be the final game in the series. And then it ended up selling so well that Nintendo was like, hey, good news! We're not shutting your studio down! But first was Fates. The gameplay was pretty fun. I liked the supports, but there were a lot of weird things. Yeah. Fates is pretty solid if you can get past the incest. A lot of people didn't like the story of Fates. I didn't think it was terrible. Fire Emblem games... It's honestly, you're either gonna get, like, one of the best war novels you've ever heard, or you're going to get, like, shonen slop, I guess. My name's Maui. I'm practicing my favorite stance. Yeah! Or my pirate stance. Yeah! What? Captain Plankbeard is recruiting? Thanks for letting me know. The more that time goes on, the more I think that Nintendo cannot write a coherent story. They always fumble it in some way or another. Well, the thing about Fates and a lot of other Fire Emblem games is that that's technically not Nintendo. Nintendo just publishes it. And so, by extension, they do own the rights, but they don't make the story. And there are also plenty of great Nintendo stories. Thousand Year Door comes to mind, which actually, now that I think about it, that was also Intelligent Systems. Intelligent Systems, who made Fire Emblem. What are Nintendo games? Actual stories in them. I'm trying to think now. What are some Nintendo games with good stories? Like first-party Nintendo games. Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of Zelda games have pretty solid stories if you look at them standalone. Like, if you just isolate them in an echo chamber, a lot of the Fire Emblem games have pretty good story, or not Fire Emblem, a lot of Zelda games have pretty good stories. It's just when you get all timeline, timey-wimey continuity filled, they sort of fall apart because they were never intended to be timey-wimey, timeline continuity filled. Twilight Princess had a lot of spotty moments. I feel like a lot of... I mean, it's been years since I played Twilight Princess, but I feel like a lot of that game's issues was just the pacing of the gameplay itself being an issue. It had a lot of gameplay pacing issues, and that would interfere with story. But also, like I said, it's been a year since I played TP. There were writing issues as well. What, like behind the scenes, or because I don't know shit about behind the scenes. I'm just talking about from a consumer standpoint. Owie. Breath of the Wild is the best writing they've done IMO, but it's still got a lot of weird moments, like a lot of explanations / motivations for where they were going and why in the flashbacks was odd. It's been years, and unfortunately, Breath of the Wild is one of those games that I just don't think I could enjoy replaying it. It doesn't help that I literally did everything I could, minus find all of the Koroks. So I couldn't tell you shit about, the memories. Especially, I feel like, that said, I do feel like the base game memories, at least, were coherent. I wouldn't be surprised if they sort of fell apart after the base game memories, because the DLC memories might have been sort of shoehorned in. But again, that's just from my dog shit memory. It poses cutely. Zelda stops researching these mechs that can help us fight against the Calamity and go fuck off into a mountain that takes weeks to travel. And no, weeks didn't actually pass in canon to get there. Don't worry about time and logistics. Okay, yeah, that part definitely... It was weird. I remember that being weird. I saw that video too, how a lot of people were like, there is no realistic way that Zelda and the gang could have made it to Mount LimeAnura in the time that they took. That said, I want to say there might have been at least some reason for why she did that, and it was that the researching was something that she wanted to do, but the thing at Mount LimeAnura was something that she had to do. I remember her not wanting to do any of her princess duty things. She was more intellectual, but her dad was like, you gotta fulfill the prophecy! Do what the family prophecy tells you to do. And she's like, but I don't wanna. And her dad is like, you're going to go do it, whether you like it or not. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got all the happy boxes. I'm still missing a coin from this room. Where's the coin I'm missing? Went to the mountain to pray to the goddess to awaken her power. It did not work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's the last coin? Shit. Damn it! Okay, but Zelda Breath of the Wild aside, what are other first-party Nintendo games with actual stories? Mario games don't count. Because Mario games don't have stories. Animal Crossing? Kirby? I mean, from what I hear, Kirby fans like the story. They kind of have to pull some crazy theorist... Like, it's never anything overt in Kirby. It's all in, like, little dialogue blurbs, and then you have to piece things together with context clues. But I've heard Kirby fans like the story. So I guess there's that. Okay, let's try again at the chicken and the Space Scrambler. The problem with Kirby Story is it's deep for a kid's game, but still incredibly predictable and not well paced. Mostly the lore that people enjoy. Oh yeah, okay, you know what, that's fair. There is a difference between lore and story. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, people like the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's, but not the story of the games. Genshin Impact's lore A+, Genshin Impact stories C-. God, I hope if I ever try to write something, I'm terrified that I'm gonna end up like that, where I can come up with really cool and interesting lore bits, but I can't do an actual plot. This plot is actually surprisingly hard. Shit. I mean, you see how much people like Genshin. I don't want to be... I want to be better than Genshin, though. Wait, hold on. I have an example for an actually pretty solid Nintendo first-party story. Until Splatoon 3. Splatoon was great, and then Return of the Mammalians happened. And I didn't hate Return of the Mammalians, but I do know that a lot of people did not like how the story of Return of the Mammalians went. I liked it, though. What the fuck? Consider, besides Octo Expansion, what is the actual story of Splatoon? It's the same thing twice, with the Great Zapish getting stolen by the same dude. I mean, I guess that is fair. There is the slight difference of Splatoon 2's story also having the sort of, like, reference to the fight between Callie and Brooke. Shit! And that was interesting. But I feel like you can't discount Octo Expansion, because Octo Expansion was great. That's like saying, oh, you can't count the best, it's like, fucking, oh, you just can't count the best, thing in the series, because, fuck you. And for what it's worth, I also liked Side Order. both gameplay-wise and story-wise. I know it wasn't the best gameplay-wise for a lot of people. It was a bit underbaked for a roguelike, but I still enjoyed it a lot. FE Fates could have had the most amazing story, and I'd never know because it's one of the 5 billion DLCs I didn't buy. Luckily, only, like, I want to say only 5 of the DLC episodes in Fates had an actual story, but it was like their own separate story, and it was pretty good. I see your point, though, yeah. I'm curious how Splatoon Raiders' story is going to be. Who knows? Maybe with Raiders, Nintendo will prove to us that they can make a good plot. Or, more likely, it'll be Nintendo doing what they always do and make good gameplay with serviceable plot. No, it's okay, I'll loop back around. I'll loop back around for that red. Fuck you! I was there! I was literally there! Fuck off. But, most Nintendo games are just, like, serviceable to good plot, and then, like, really fun gameplay. Yeah, crying emoji. I take it you're a gamer who's more fond of the good stories than the actual gameplay segments. Shit, I did miss a red. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot it on my way back. The story doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to make sense. I mean, you say that, but I also remember you crashing out really hard at, Splatoon 3 Revenge of the Mammalians. Oh yeah, I'm fucked. I feel like that game's plot made sense. It doesn't make sense, it does! It's so shitty. I think it made perfect sense. Nobody would genetically modify a space bear for what? Why? Just to reference Noah's Ark? Fucking bullshit. Clearly you've never seen the weird shit that RimWorld players do. A lot of science just stops at if they can do something, and not if they should do something. When humanity is dying, bears are the least of anyone's concern. Excuse me, what about Bears Johannes? #1 bear scientist. They spent their entire career studying bears. I can't read all that, I'm shooting things. I'm scrambling my space, I can't read all that. Shit, I'm short. Oh! Oh! I did it! That's flying, Ace! That's a new record! You two are a perfect team! Whoa! That was some amazing flying! All I see is Paper yelling about Splatoon 3's story in chat, and then, congrats. You can't eat them, you can't farm them, they're not gonna solve climate crisis. I would sooner believe they're responsible for the squids evolving into inkfish due to some lab experiments that escaped than Space Bear. With what oxygen? How did the player not die? We go into fucking space with no suit. No, we had a helmet. You had a helmet on. You didn't have or maybe the hero suit is just like insulated enough to work as a spacesuit. And who knows, maybe bears are an important part of the ecosystem. There was a helmet. I vividly remember there being a helmet. It was rainbow and everything. It looked like a bubble. What? Oh shit, did the fourth one not count because it was during the daytime? Helmet, those are headphones. No, but there was like a little space, there was a helmet around the headphones. It was like sci-fi magic. Yes, there was! Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. Yar, I needs me more pirates. Yar, ar ho! I needs me to get one more. Okay, yeah, I guess the one during the day didn't count. The headphones are producing, like, a fucking vacuum barrier around the head. Either way, your hands are out, not to mention little buddy is just out there raw dogging it. Okay, yeah, you got me there with little buddy. They bullshitted it so hard just because they thought a space battle would be neat, and it pisses me off. Okay, but you have to admit, the space battle was really neat. Hype moments and aura. Things that don't make sense aren't neat to me. So you're telling me that you're playing a game where you play as a humanoid squid that can transform into a squid and a human that shoots ink after the post-apocalypse, and the reason why they are humanoid is because they felt the hopes and dreams of the humans after they went extinct, and it made them develop fashion after society collapsed, and there is a cat that is immortal, and the cat was sent through time, and the thing that pisses you off is the space bear. I'm not saying it needs consistency. The game needs consistency. I'm not saying it needs realism. It needs to be grounded in the laws and rules of the world it builds. Its finale of Splatoon 3 is not grounded in the laws and rules it builds. Well, we've never seen anything go into space before. Okay, so they can die in water, but space is fine. Okay, sure. I mean, maybe. Ah, that's right. Here's the last one. I thought I picked this one up. I didn't because the timer ran out. People give Homestuck a lot of shit for being convoluted as hell, but at least all the systems make sense and are consistent. I'd make a joke about, yeah, but it has space racism, but Splatoon has fish racism, so I can't even argue about that. I'm Macon. I am training to become a pirate. Sir, yar, sir. What? Captain Plankbeard is recruiting. Thanks for letting me know. Remember, Grizz was a mammal supremacist, so it also had space racism. Okay, so it's only space racism because he was a space bear, though. Otherwise, it's just normal mammal racism, which is boring. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I wonder if the Tau suit works for this.
I think I'm malnourished, and I gotta say, I'm not too happy about it, Chirp. I need a vegetable that's super duper nutritious, you dig? Might be pretty tough to find one, but I'm sure there's one nearby.
Bro is not gonna budge. What is this? Is this a dig spot? No, what is this? I'm not the only one who thinks that this is weird, right? That's like a very conspicuous hole. You know, now that I think about it, a lot of plots are just, like, various forms of stupid racism. But I guess that could be said for most conflicts in history, huh? Most history conflicts are just people making up reasons to be mad. People pretending that they're better than each other, when it's like, you're not better just because you come from a certain country, dumbass. Like, I don't care what country you're from, what your skin color is, what your background is. Either way, you're going to be turned into the same leather jacket as someone from the other side of the world. So, you keep talking like you're hot shit. Let's see you talk hot shit while I'm wearing you, okay? We might have different skins on the outside, but on the inside, we're all red. What? I said what I said. Everyone's bones are yellow-white. Oh, I'm not talking about their bones. I'm talking about their meat. I can't eat their bones. Marrow is delicious and nutritious. Fuck you. Listen, okay? It's been a while since I've gnawed on some marrow, okay? God forbid a girl be poor. Can't afford marrow in this economy. In this economy, you have to work with the sinew that you get, okay? Marrow is economic? Yeah, but we can't afford that. Comes free with your bones? I don't get the bones. The bones sure aren't trickling down. Trickled down economics my ass. Where are my bones? All the bigwigs chewing on their bones up in fucking Epstein Island. Save some for the poor folk. I wonder if I should stream RimWorld. Would RimWorld be a good stream? I feel like I wouldn't really be able to do it side by side with Animal Crossing. I mean, maybe I could. It'd be a very long series, though. Anyway, now that I know I can blast these blocks, I can at least get this achievement. I feel like 3-hour time blocks would not be long enough for you to stream RimWorld. That's what I'm saying. I need to move to... and not just because, like, RimWorld is a long game, but because I would not be able to stop playing RimWorld. I'd need to keep playing it. Lily my wife would be like, okay, hon, you streamed for 3 hours. Time to put down the game and spend time with your family and loved ones. And I'd be like, hold on, I just one more base. I'm almost done with this room. I'm almost done with this research. Hold on, I'm getting raided. Hold on, a bunch of homeless people showed up and I need to turn them into jackets. You know, a lot of people joke about doing that sort of fucked up shit in RimWorld, but I rarely do any sort of fucked up shit in RimWorld. I'm usually pretty moral. Keyword pretty moral. Every now and again, you do have to break a Geneva Convention or two. Say fucked up shit in RimWorld again? I mean, I just did. I don't see what your point is.
By me blessed mother's own peg leg, ye look like ye've caught the mange. Away with ye. I'll have no scurvy dogs aboard me proud ship. It be part of the pirate's code. Ahoy there, Chibi. Ye've come at a good time. The scurvy splinters about to set sail.
It's almost time.
Gar, 'tis the one-eyed flying crate. Many thanks for all your help.
No, that's fine. Just remember what you promised.
Yar, a pirate always keeps his word. It is part of the pirate's code. It is. Here ye be.
Treasure map A.
Yar, here's the next one.
Treasure map B.
And this be the last one.
Treasure map C.
It matters not. In the end, all of the booty will rest in the scurvy splinter's hold. Yar! Avast, mateys. Prepare to set sail.
We got dog racism now.
Are ye ready? Anchors away!
Oh, how spectacular! Well then, Chibi-Robo, if you'll excuse me. The fuck am I then? Chopped robo liver? Well, I'm just gonna sit down here and die next to Giga-Robo because it's time to call it a stream. Stretch that back. Pop it like it's a pussy. Imagine if you could pop a clit like a zit. That'd suck, man.